Hello everyone and welcome back to another, sorry, the music's a bit loud in my ear, turn that down. Welcome back to another Thursday Voxedit stream with me, Panda Pops, here to bring you all of the Voxedit goodness, showing you how to do stuff while making assets for the game that we are creating together. How are we all doing on this lovely Thursday? And even though I think this is the third Thursday, how many Thursdays are we in? Oh, third Thursday that we are going to be doing 2 hours. Isn't it good? You get me for 2 hours now on a Thursday. So we are going to be carrying on with what we started last week. So we started this near the end of last week's Thursday stream. So if you want to see the beginning part of this, check that out. Over on YouTube, restream and all that fun stuff. So all we've really done so far is made the front wall and back wall, and what we're going to be making is basically just a room that the character will be able to enter. There won't be any animations, because once you make animations right now, hopefully they're going to be sorting it so it's not left like that. But there is a collision box that happens over the entire asset. So, for example, if I had... where can I show you something like this? Oh, wait, the toilets. Right, so for the toilets here, this is roughly what we're going to be doing with the treasure room. We're going to make a room that the avatars can enter. And in this room, we don't have any animations, but I did want a toilet with animations. So I actually created a separate toilet with an animation right here. And see, this has animations where the bucket fills and stuff. Now, if I had built this toilet and put the bucket with animations inside that room, then the whole room would get a collision box around it. So the avatar wouldn't actually be able to enter, even though we have trimmed all of this to make it so there is no collision. You see all those little white borders happening? Well, we've had to basically separate every section up to be able to get in there. Right. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to be separating absolutely everything. This black space here is going to be where the door is. So that is eventually going to be cut out so we can have that be enterable. So you just walk in there. And then this will need to be chopped to either side of the door and this section separate. But we're going to leave that till last. And we have this wall right here as well. So we're going to make this quite a thin, long room for the treasure room. Don't want to make it too big. And so if you weren't here last time, the best way I found for when you're making these sort of rooms is you want to just copy, and we're going to call this side wall 1. And on the control node, create side wall 1. Grab it. Now this isn't going to be the right size or anything like that, so we will be editing it. We want to get it roughly in the right place. So you don't want any Z fighting, so you don't want to be pushing this too much into here. Otherwise we're going to be seeing that happen there. Right, see how we've got like those little flickers? We don't want that. Just gonna move that so it just kind of touches right there, and then we can just neaten up those corners in a little bit. But we need this to extend out so it meets this bit of the wall. So we're going to edit this. And we're just going to select this one, and I'm going to put it up to 200 is too small, 250. Hey, Hey, what are we making today, Emma? We are making the treasure room. That's what we are making. We're making a treasure room for the Goblin Castle. Want to get this perfectly aligned. Yep, that looks about right. So what we're going to be doing is grabbing hold of this so we got the same color. I'm going to be stretching that over. Okay, that's happening outside. Cool. So I just want to fill that. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah, we're building the treasure room. Hopefully, because we got 2 hours, I'm hoping we're going to get the treasure room completed. And that's going to be something really, really big that we need to get finished for the game. There we go. Right, and does that brick look enough? Yeah, I think it'll do. Right, we'll make this one slightly bigger there. You can go to here. Right there. Right, now we can just carry on. I just saw that town nodes are going to be starting. Oh, it's too much. This blockchain game is not easy to get started on. Do you know what? I was looking. I don't know if I am kicking myself or not. I kick myself a little bit, but then it's one of those things where you just don't know. So I can't be that mad. So I was looking at the gala notes back when they were like 2.5, like I think it was like either $2,000 or 2,400-ish. When I was looking at them, but I decided I wanted braces. See, lovely braces instead of buying a gala node. That was basically my 2 choices. So yeah, I went with the braces, and kind of sucks because the gala node could have pretty much paid for my braces, but you just don't know. So you just gotta be happy with whatever you end up doing. I am happy for the most part. Okay, so we're not going to add too much detail on there just yet. I do want to set that perfectly aligned. And oh wait, we didn't trim it. Make sure as well, everybody who's watching, you want to trim your volumes. That will trim it, so the box that you're working inside will go to the widest points around the item you've made to make that collision box as small as possible. Gonna shimmy that. I think that's you positioned right. That looks right. Yeah, so we're just gonna need to play about with these edges, but that should be fine. Yeah, that edge is gonna have to be dealt with as well. Okay, it's not too bad. So what we're gonna do next is we're just basically copying this sidewall. The sidewall number 2. Create sidewall 2. And we're going to grab this one, move it there. So the reason that we are copying it and not just duplicating is because well, we could duplicate. We really, really could. But I don't want both the walls to be having the exact same pattern. I want them to look just a little bit different. Which we will be playing about with that in a little bit. Okay, so that bit's done. We've got to get the floor in for this. Hey, Ark, how you doing? And Kinky. Kinky, you checking in? Appreciate you checking in. When are you going on your holiday, Kinky? Morning? Oh, is it morning for you? Lucky. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, no, I would want it to be morning for me, because then I get to do Thursday all over again. Sunday, you're going on Sunday? Wow. Well, I hope. Are you going for a holiday or business? I can't remember if you answered that last time I asked you. So yeah, we just need the floor for this. I can't remember how big it is, so I'm actually going to pick the side wall and call it floor. And we're going to edit this. I'm going to use these top buttons up here to... which way? No, it's these ones, sorry. There we go. And rotate you lengthways, beautiful. Okay, so for the floor, I think we're gonna go with this darker color right there. And we're gonna color the whole thing in. Very lovely. And it's gonna want to be wider than that, but we'll see what this looks like for now. Create child node, pop a floor down. Oh, move the floor there. Lovely. Yeah, okay, so the floor doesn't quite fit. Didn't think it would, but now we can just make it fit. Gonna make this, I think maybe a 160. We shimmy you over just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that should be more than enough. Hopefully they have some nice food. 8 days on business. Oh wow, I bet they will have some nice food. I think it's really good when you get to try different culture food. What am I making? I am making the Goblin Castle treasure room. Somebody had suggested it. And it's going to be a big project to make this. So I thought we could definitely make this into pretty much a whole 2-hour stream. I do hope it doesn't quite take 2 hours, but we'll see. Zach, how you doing? Okay, and we're going to just do that. We will put detail on the floor, don't worry. And we will be raising all of these probably by 0.5. Doesn't matter too much, but we will add details. So we're not going to put a roof on this because it's more like a diorama type thing. Maybe we'll put a roof on. We'll see. We'll see if it needs like a lid on it, I suppose. We're going to need to put stuff inside. We'll change the walls to make them all match and stuff. Let me know. This is meant to be quite wide. Yeah, the width of it. Yeah, 160 is quite wide. That is... oh gosh... 32 times 4. Nope, so it's more than 4 of the humans. Times 6. Nope. So it's 5 meters wide. 5 meters wide. So it's a fair size. So we're gonna put some... right, let me know what sort of treasures you want in here. I have already made a few things that we could definitely use. So I'm going to go to the table. We've got like stacks of gold right there. We definitely want that. Some silver. I think as well, like a silver plate for whatever random reason. I always feel like you find those weird stuff in there. Like maybe the knife. We're going to have all these weird little bits and pieces. Look who's a full-time crypto content. Hey, thanks, actually player 1. But not yet, not yet. Not quite. My last official, in fact, let's see my actual last official date. Yes. So December the 12th, I managed to arrange with my boss. Technically, I could have finished on the 5th, but I ended up putting in my notice period that my last day will be the 12th. just because I wanted a little extra cash. Just a little bit extra for Christmas, just to tide me over until the new year. But yeah, so I really wanted the Friday the 26th, just because there is an Axie event happening in London on the 25th, and I want to attend to it, but it's late in the evening, which would have meant having to get a train very, very late back here, and then obviously having to go to work the next morning super, super early. So when I handed my notice in, I said, yeah, I was actually, I was like, because I was really nervous about it. I was like, maybe I should just do 1 week's notice. I was like, I know I only need to hand 1 week's notice in. However, I am prepared to stay for 3 weeks, but I need the 26th of November off. A couple of crypto bunks. I don't think. Wait, can I do that? Wouldn't that be copyright? Wouldn't that be like some form of copyright issue? Mr. Axie inside, please. Thank you very much. You want me to? That they wouldn't fit. Do you know how hard it is? Hey, Glitch VR, how you doing? Right, we can definitely try. Right, I'm gonna do create a child node. I'm gonna have a treasure node, just so I can have things come off of this. Actually, no, there's no point. Have it all come off of this. Right, so we're gonna have the plate. I could probably do a mystic Axie that is like I don't have a mystic Axie, but make an Axie that looks like a picture of my Axie. Voxedit made by Sandbox, or is it the engine they use? Okay, so Voxedit is the software used for the Sandbox. It is on theirs. It's been created for them that you can use. I'm going to get that up. And if you want to create your game, you use their software Game Maker. I'm going to pop that up for you guys. You see what I'm doing. So to go to it, you want to go sandbox.game. I'm just gonna do this link. Is it's automatically on Game Maker, so you want to go to Voxedit to create assets, then there you go. Pretty much. Is this the Game Maker? No, so this is Voxedit. The Game Maker is separate. The Game Maker is where you will put all your assets into and actually create the game. Usually every other Tuesday I do Game Maker, but because we're really behind on getting assets for the game, to the point where we're a little bit stuck on creating the game because we need the rooms and everything to be sorted, we are focusing on the Voxedit side for a little bit. Hey, Steam Cultivator, how are you doing? Steam, yeah, it's Steam Cultivator. Oh my gosh, how are you doing? I should make the same arrangement with NFT assets for music pieces. I love to make a Goblin Castle theme tune. I do believe that could be a possibility. I think there will be options to have music playing. I don't want to be held to that, but I do believe that could be an option. I got a piece of land a couple of months back. What a great time to have got a piece of land. Those pieces of land are worth so much now. Right, should we put like a really nice looking sword in here? I feel like the Goblin King would definitely have a sword in this room. I feel like with the size of these assets, you get an idea of how big this is. Right, do I have a treasure chest I can reuse from somewhere? It would be really, really nice if I've got a treasure chest somewhere. Where is... no, that's videos. I want to go to videos. Go back. Thank you. Where would I have put it? What month? Fantasy October. Forest prop. Nope. Indoor forest. No, that's a table. That's an ice chest. I don't want an ice chest. I think I might have to make myself a separate chest. It's a little bit irritating, but we could definitely do it. Okay, we'll make one. The model, yeah. Oh wait, sorry. I feel like I've missed a lot. Very happy now. Need to figure out how to build on it. So can you make a room in Voxedit and upload it into the game maker? Yeah. So what I'm making right now, this will be. So you could theoretically make a room in the game maker just using blocks or wall pieces, stuff like that. I want to make a specific room for the game I'm making, and I want it to look a certain way. So this is the best way I can think to make it. So what I will be doing is to make this so the avatars and people can go into it. I will need to section each bit of this off. If you can see around it, there's this white box. That's a collision box. So if I just... Is my voice going? I think my voice is going. If I just cut a hole right here for the door, like the box, that's still like that's still all white around the outside, which means that there'll be a collision in place, so you wouldn't be able to get the avatar to walk through it. So I've got to section each bit off. But yes, I can go to file, export when this is done, to marketplace, have that in my inventory and put it in there. So yeah, I can put this. Has it been made in Voxedit? I'm making it in Voxedit right now. This is what I'm using is Voxedit. So Voxedit has sort of like a couple of things. You can either create blocks. You can create like blocks like these blocks, which are, each block is a meter, so they're 32 voxels. An avatar is 2 meters high, so they are 64 voxels high, to give you an idea on height. Templates, so you can edit and do stuff to the templates to make them look different, recolor them, do stuff like that. I go through all of that. They recently just added mounted mammal, and can we just say, how large is this mounted mammal's head? Like, this horse's head, like, what is going on with this? It's hilarious. I love it. But yeah, so you can like choose a medium human, edit that however you want. You can choose a giant human, make it look really, really different, do whatever you want to it. Grab a sword, change that. The modeler, you can just make simple models. And then on the animator is where you can rig things up. So if you've created your own custom animal, human, anything that you've created, you can rig it all up with all the individual model pieces, or a room situation, or like I've done with this, where you can have an animation happening like that. But yeah, I'm making this room. But yeah. All writing this down. Glitch. I do. I mean the chest. Oh wait. Oh, the things that I'm looking for. Okay, so yeah, if you've made a model from one place, you can actually use those. So these things like this knife that I've put in here, this knife actually appears in about 4 different assets I've created. This exact one. You can reuse those models. I used to, when I started, I used to make all my individual models on Modeler here and then go to the animator and set them all up together. Now I just do that here because you can go on the library tab up here. I'm just making sure yeah. On the library tab up here. By the way, this is going to be so much easier to show you guys when I get my stream deck at Christmas or my birthday. Birthday's the day after Christmas. Make sure you wish me a happy birthday. You don't really, but you can. Yeah, you go to library and you can do new VXM. So if I want to make a new chest, I can go chest and I can build a chest here. Load my palette. Oh, no, I like that one. Get my mirror tool. So up here, we've got the mirror tool. So this one will do it from bottom to top, mirror it, but we don't want that. Okay, so we're gonna have a nice, I'm gonna just do a simple chest. I thought I'd made a chest. Well, I guess not. Using a paint tool to, you know, paint it. I need that. I think as well, we're gonna go for a more sort of grey chest. So we're recoloring. Stream Deck. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Stream Deck. You get Stream Deck where I can do fun things. It'll look great. You guys will be like, oh my god, Panda's amazing. And I'll be like, yes, I know, but I'm still cool. Don't worry about it. I remember how I made my old chest. That doesn't look right. Don't know what that is. Ember Sword, J or nay? I think yay. It looks good. I've definitely got myself some land. I'm keeping an eye on it for sure. Obviously, I always suggest to people assess your risk tolerance. Definitely don't spend more than what you can't afford to lose. So yeah, just make sure you're following that bit of advice, and I think you'll be fine with getting whatever you want to get. Stream Deck, you can just do cool stuff on it. But yeah, I really want... Oh, it's no Sandbox. Oh yeah, it's definitely no Sandbox. It's not going to be anything like Sandbox, really. But all games have their pros and cons. What do we do there? Missed one, missed two, missed two. Oh. There we go. Lovely. Right. We'll give that more detail in a little bit. I need to remember how I made a chest, and I need to know the size of this bad boy as well. Create child node, chest 1. Grab hold of this. Oh, this is tiny. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I can make like an axie or something in here. This is Diddy. This is so small. What else do we need in a treasure room? Can't afford landside, plan to rent. How much do you think renting a small plot will cost per month? I don't know. So are you making a game? I'll rent to you. I'll rent to you at a really fair price. I'll keep it at dollar prices too. Did you get it on drop? No. I got it on the Ember Sword land. I got in the first land sale. I was only going for the smallest plot, so I got quite lucky. But yeah, no, I got that in the very first sale that they did. It's why I left because you had to like fill out a form and stuff for the other one that they did. So I left that because I was like, I've got my land. I'm not too bothered. A golden fireplace. Wow. Could do a golden fireplace. Would we need a fireplace though? That's the question. Do we need one? Jewels, shields, shields, yes. Skeleton. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, we will do. I really like that. So we're gonna go new, and we're gonna call this gem pile. It'll probably include some gold bits and pieces. I think this is going to be good. Right, so we're gonna do it 32 by 32. No, we'll make it a bit longer. 45. It's gonna be a big pile. So we gotta be careful with a few things when we're making assets and stuff. We gotta be careful of faces. Now, I think the silly restream chat is covering that, so I'm gonna grab hold of it and do a little transition thing. So right up the top here, it shows us how many faces. Oh, I got hiccups. we've got so far. So far we're at 287. That's super low, so we don't have to worry too much. We can definitely put more going on in here. So the faces means like, so like this. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then because we've cut into it, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then front face, 9, back face. So like a dice. Honey faces are on the dice. It's just like that. So this one asset down here, we got like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You get the idea. You get the idea. I feel like I don't need to explain any more than that. We got to be careful about that. So I kind of want just make like a general big pile. And I think we'll make it 2 voxels high. No, 3. We'll do 3. And then we will cut little bits. Oh, no. We'll cut little bits out in some places. I just kind of go round like this. On so I can see what I've done. I delete that. Those. You need to bounce. Hey, no problem, Glitch. Have a good go. What's the max of faces? So the maximum. Trapdoor with lock. Ooh. Okay, so I can make it look like there's a trapdoor, but I can't add animations and stuff like I mentioned earlier. Right now with this, if you add animations, it puts a collision box over the entire thing, which kind of defeats the point of me making this room. Which can be random stuff. Wait, no, not planning to make quests, but I'd have like a little shop with designs I'd made for sale. Oh, I like that. Oh, heirlooms too. Love that Steam as well. Okay, I really like that. Yeah, I'll rent out. If you just want like, how do I buy land? Actually, player 1, well, number 1, you need sand, or you can buy on OpenSea using Ethereum. But during the Sandbox land sales, there is usually one every sort of like 4 to 5 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. Make sure to follow Sandbox on Twitter because they do announce, as well as their Discord. And yeah, for a simple 1x1 plot, that is 1011 sand, no matter the price of sand. So if sand, when it was 1011 sand, when sand was at 35 cents, it was the same at 85 cents. It's gonna be the same at $4.34. So that is almost $4,500, $4,387. Or you can go over to OpenSea and buy on there. However, people are pricing their land more than that on OpenSea. Land sells fast. The maximum, and please don't use it as a target, but the maximum is 5,000. But do not use that as a target. It is not a goal to see if you can hit 5,000. That is the maximum. Okay, so we've got this going on right now, and we're going to just add slight different bits of color. Gonna color areas in. Make the piles look a little bit cool. Maybe even add some different colors down at the bottom. And we're gonna throw in some sort of like greens right here and make them sparkly. And I'm gonna get this one, make this one not sparkly. Make it not sparkly around the side. And I think we're going to add a little height to some of these. So I'm actually gonna, oh, whoops. Actually, I want it sparkly. kind of make it look like there's gems inside of it. This is like adding more faces, but it could potentially work. Actually, I'm not too keen on it. I'm not too keen on what I've done, actually. I don't like it. I'm gonna delete the whole lot. So. Whoops. That's not delete. This is delete. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Pro. I'm a pro. Okay, instead we're going to get this sort of goldy color, and I think I'm just going to make like some queen type shapes. I'm going to move those up slightly. So using these arrows up here moves the height up for these items. We're doing right there. Can you add artwork to the walls? Yes, you can. Yes. There are, if you have a look at Sandstorm, they have a lot of different NFT artworks in their game. A gold suit of armor. Yes, I can. We'll pick my brain again. Please do. How about some type of stone altar in the middle with a mega egg? Oh, yes, we should do that. I love these ideas. You're fantastic. Great ideas. Right, I'm going to color this all in gold. Get this. And do the same right. Oh, okay, I've made that thicker. That's fine. I did want it to be thicker, but oops. Sometimes I make stuff and I just automatically, I'm like, nope, hate what I've just made and have to start all over again. Not very often do I end up having to do it on stream, but there are times where I'm just like, nope, something new, please. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, so I'm gonna get this, and we're going to create gem like that. We've got like jewels right here, and I want to make the jewels kind of fit in between these bits, so the faces end up getting reduced slightly. We're not fully reducing them, but we are getting some of those faces down. Okay, when I want to rent, yes, give me a sign. Give me a sign, give me a shout, do whatever. I'll give you fair prices. I've got 14 bits of land, and I only want to build on about 4 of those. They're all 1x1s though, so well, I've got a couple of 2x1s. I'm using those. So I've got 1x1s. But I hadn't really put much thought into the whole renting system. That was like why I originally got it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to rent. It'll be great. And then I just kept thinking, oh yeah, I like my stuff. I like Sandbox, and kind of forgot about the whole renting aspect. I can't be the only one that ends up doing something like that. Right, and we're gonna add a little bit of detail to these Goblin Queen type gold things. What can you do on the land? So you can rent your land out to people that want to create games or just have something on that land. You can resell the land, or you can build your own game and put that out in the metaverse. I think the one thing to bear in mind though is when you when you put the land on the metaverse, that you have to mint it. So that's a cost right there. You gotta be happy with the game or whatever you've created. Hey, so we should probably add like a silver coin or something on here. Concentration mode has now been entered. I am now in full concentration. Okay, cool. Right. Some more. I don't know how this looks. We've made this way smaller than I originally intended. I want to see what it looks like though. Gem pile. It doesn't look like a gem pile at all. Scroll in. Okay. It doesn't actually look too bad. Got a little. I've got a little idea of what I could do. Yeah, we've pushed that way up. That went from like 200 and whatever to 570. Just wondering whether, let me just copy this and I'm gonna put pile gold. I'm just thinking if I kind of do what I wanted to do before, just get this, delete everything. I get like this, color like that bit in. I think if we make it 2 voxels and then just kind of along like some of the edges a little bit. Looks a little too orangey. See if I can just... No, I don't like it. Go back. No, I think it'll be easier to just make it all one thing. No, I don't like it. No. Delete that. But I do have, where's my little silver coin and my gold coins right here? So we could go off of this gem pile, create money 1. Grab my money 1. Just kind of sit there. And then I could just duplicate this a couple of times. Money 2. This might just be easier to do, and I change this pile. Actually, yeah, I think that might be better. See, this is what I mean. It's a lot of back and forthing. Of like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Go for like a slightly lighter color right there. Yeah, I think this is better. What do we think? How gold vault images? No, I was looking up images of treasure. I literally googled treasure. That's not weird, right? No, cool, good. That would have been a good idea though, Harry Potter treasure. That would be a good Google. Sure. And if we just put that there, there. You coming off of the edge. Oh, I really like that. I can't be the only one that thinks that looks pretty cool, pretty decent. I'm just, oh, whoops. Select that and just color just a little bit more out here of this one. I did too. You did too? Oh, brilliant. That's fortunate. I just found you yesterday and now you're live, but I feel like your oh no, is my camera frozen? Yes, it has. Oh. You know what? As much as I would love to say, yay, the Elgato new camera, which isn't even new anymore, is really good. I have had so many issues. Everybody had loads of issues to start with. They put a fix and it did work. But then this started happening again, and it's very frustrating. But thank you for that. Appreciate you. If it freezes again, just shout freeze at me. I'm in a little bit of concentration mode. We have just over an hour left. Oh, I can't wait until I'm full time. It's gonna be amazing. I won't have to be like, I'm tired. Well, I may be tired, but not as much. Normal OBS problems. No, it's the Elgato camera. It's not OBS. Shh, don't tell her. No, don't you be like, no, don't tell her. I just ruined the fun for everyone else. No, in all fairness, that wasn't an embarrassing pose. There's been some where I'm like, oh, like weird faces. Like, I don't know, where I just do some awful poses. And everybody's just there laughing. You're also mean. What mic am I using? I am using the Blue Yeti Nano. Which I really like. There we go. Right, I like this. I think this looks... that looks better. That looks like more of a base for the gold to be sat on. That looks like a gold carpet with gold on top. That makes me happy. Does this make you guys happy? Makes me happy. Right, duplicate. Money 3. Hello. Duplicate. Money 4. Lovely. Gonna add a little tilt to this one. And we're gonna add a little bit of gold as well. So, not gold, silver. Silver 1. Where's my silver? A very small piece of silver. Duplicate. Silver 2. And we'll add some like gems and stuff to this. And silver 3. I'm gonna do a couple more. Silver 4 and silver 5. I'm gonna grab this and go 1, 2, 3 up. Gonna grab this one. Oh, where's the other one? Oh no, I put silver 5 in the wrong place. Delete node, duplicate silver 5. Beautiful. There, gonna shimmy you to the side slightly, go down a little bit, lovely. And you are gonna go there, shimmy and tilt down. There we go. Anyway, I literally watched your YouTube videos for 4 hours straight today, learning so much about these games. Really? Aw. Kind of much at the start, to be honest. That is dedication. Spending 4 hours. I've frozen again. Spending 4 hours? That's a lot of time. I appreciate that dedication. That's solid. Solid dedication. But you gotta start somewhere, and I'm gonna be doing these videos pretty much all the time, so you're not missing out. Yeah, Mrs. Freeze. I am Mrs. Freeze. Not in the cool way. Right, to do that now. To start learning now, yeah, you learn whenever you can, really. Right, I do have someone said, I think actually player 1 said the suit of armor. Go down. Import hierarchy, then where are you? Voxedit, Sandbox, suit of armor, final, there we go, cool. Now we have the suit of armor. This is the same suit of armor that appears in the tavern, so we are going to have to make edits to it, because it would be weird that the same suit of armor that's in the tavern just so happens to be right here as well. So we are going to change this to not actually having anything on. In fact, I know what I'm going to do to this. I'm going to make it look like it's been scratched up. With a few little rusty areas to the side. might be a little bit too much. Really, we should have probably worked on the treasure application rather than the suit of armor. Alright, so that's done. How many paces are we on? We're on over 1,000. We might have to edit a few of these things. Let's have this be like half a shield. Do half a shield as if it's... Would he keep half a shield? Would the Goblin King keep half a shield? No, go back. Frozen again! Oh my gosh! What the frig? Why does this keep happening? And it isn't an OBS issue, it's the camera issue every time. How do I know how big the art will be in game? So I have the coordinates, but how do I know when I have the right size? Okay, so to give you an idea on the size, avatars are 2 meters tall in the game. So if you want something to be relative to the size of the characters people are going to be playing, that 2 meters is 64 voxels high. So if you want to make a painting which is as tall as the human in the game, then that's 64 voxels high. Do you see this head is 16 voxels high? Maybe just have jewel encrusted shield. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take... See, the suit of armor takes up too much space. Takes up too much. I think I'm gonna delete the suit of armor. This also means I've now got to individually delete these bits. Annoying. But we can keep... Can keep the shield. That's it, yeah. So we can keep the shield. We'll keep the shield. Now I have a perimeter you can work with. Yeah, a good idea is as well, you can go to templates on Voxedit and just play around with the templates and you'll get an idea for how big things are. That way as well. But yeah, I like jewel encrusted shield for sure. Let's do that. I need to edit the shield now because I've made it all rusty. Right, this one is 72 high, 72 right there. And here, 227, lovely. And we'll have you right there. We're gonna edit this one. Swords, maybe dragons. I'm not putting a dragon in here. Maybe like a dragon head. We could put a dragon head in here. Putting a dragon. Right, so we're gonna do a jewel encrusted one, yeah? we go, I think. Alright, let's do that, and that there, and that one there. Now you're nice and neat. Right, let's put some jewels on here. Oh, with jewel eyes? Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's add some jewels up here. Jewels right there, and then we'll go like a more bright green. And I think we'll just like put some gem like right there. They look more like medical crosses, don't they? Maybe if I make them bright too. Or sapphires. Should we make them into sapphires? Yeah, I think I like the sapphires more. Let's make them into sapphires. This one's a big sapphire. Then what I'm going to do is go for the color just below it and go around it like that to give it a little bit of definition. Just going to check I'm not frozen, which I am not. That makes me happy. And we'll add some like gray shiny ones, just sort of like dotted in the corner, I guess. Like dotted around here. This is definitely how it would look. Oh, we've still got some rust on this side. Didn't realize that. Get rid of that. Can't have this majestic piece of work getting rusty. And just because I want to reduce the face count, I'm just going to extend these down just a little bit and one out. Actually, you know what? I think this will look better if it was actually reduced in. Add. Nope, go back. Yeah. Okay, so that would have reduced it slightly. Right, so we got a rusty one and we've got the gem encrusted one. That's gorgeous. Oh, thank you. It looks really good as well from like far away. I like that. I do like that. So we can put like the dragon head with the skulls there. I'm wondering whether maybe just making the floor just all kind of golden. Let me know what you think. If I make it all sort of like this color. What do you think that's too much? Should I go? Oh my gosh. I'm frozen. Just ignore the frozenness. I know I will. But yeah, let me know what you think. You guys can see what's actually going on, so it's a great audition, a great addition to my stream. Oh, yeah, it's always fun. You never know when it's gonna happen. So we got some great ideas. So the dragon skull I can definitely do, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna go to my assignments. What month did I do it? Maybe September. Monument. Test a dragon. Head. Oh wait, no. Oh no! No. Don't have broken that. I think I've broken it and I never made a save. Oh, no. I think I broke it. Don't know why it did that. Oh, it already exists. Okay, right. I know why it did that. Right, yes, I'm gonna close it. Okay, I know why it did that, and I can fix this. It's because on... Even though I deleted the head of the statue thing... No, it's not assignments. Sandbox stream, Goblin Castle, treasure room. We still have all of the body parts still saved in there, which is why it tried to break it. So chair, chest is fine, floor, foot needs to go, foot, forearm, gem's fine, hand, head, that's why, and we got the head right there, that needs to go, head, hips, that's fine, large gold, leg, plate, room salute needs to go, room backup stays. Shield, sideboard, silver. Okay, that all looks fine now. Okay. Right. Oh, I was so worried. So import, and I can import this head. Good morning, Panda. Hey, Jesus. Happy time zone to you. That looks like a lot of space you will need. I think I'm going to buy an extra. I mean, I've got most of this all just saved on my main computer, my C drive, and that's really tiny, so you might be all right. It's pops. It is pops. Oh, it pops. Yes, it does pop. Do you know, I really do think adding that bit there does make it pop. I think I might do this and do the green, like, emeralds inside and have blue going around the outside for another shield, like, on the floor. Floor in castle will be even dingier than the walls, but may I ask you how long you know the sandbox, and are you the am I an artist? How long do I know the sandbox? Wait, what? Okay, so I have been a pre-launch asset artist on the Creative Fund for the Sandbox for a little over a year now, probably like a year and a few months. So I am an artist for the Sandbox. I very, very rarely, unless it's a known theme that everybody knows about, I cannot show you what I'm making for the Sandbox until it's uploaded to the marketplace, and then that defeats me showing you because it's already uploaded. How about a challenge in red? Needs furniture? Not in a treasure room, surely not. But yeah, the floor should be dingier. We'll make the floor a little downtrodden. But okay, we could do a chair and we could just put gold and plates and stuff on it. So we could do that, right? So we got a head. I'm gonna do dragon head. Gonna pop the dragon head right there. We're gonna have to change this a little bit. That was the right decision considering the explosive growth of the game. Yeah, I mean, it was just something where kind of like right time, right place. I was already streaming just solely on DLive, was a little bit into crypto, heard about Sandbox and thought, hey, I'll give that a go. And yeah, it happened to work out pretty all right. I need to see how high this head is. A bit too high. I think it might be all right. If I get this, actually, I could probably put on this. No, I've got to do this. Okay, hit this. I go from the bottom all the way up. That is 100 vox. Oh, 101 voxels high, so it's a little bit too high, I think. I'm gonna move it down. About there. That should be fine. I also saw that you played tons of crypto games already, especially Axis. Yeah, so Axie Infinity was the very, very first crypto game I ever got into. I didn't really understand anything about crypto before then. Actually, I feel like this head is perfect just the way it is. I might make the eyes just a little bit of a deeper green. No. No, I like that green. Maybe, yeah, no, we'll have it as that green. I actually kind of like the dragon head just as it is. I make the nose a bit smaller because it does that a bit. But yeah, got into Axie Infinity back in 2018. I was quite fortunate with that. I reduced it by 2 voxels. Enough to make me happy. Yeah. We have animated fire from the nose as lights. Oh, why have you not listened to me? I can't do any animations. Otherwise, it would defeat the point of what I'm doing with this whole room in Voxedit. So, there is collisions. These white boxes that you can see around all of this act as a collision. As soon as you add animations, it puts a collision around the entire thing. So even if I made it so the avatar could enter it, the moment I put animation in, I would not be able to do anything. Now, they have been working on that, and they have put, like, here, you can turn collides off for certain things. So I could do animations, but that, right now, I believe it's right now, doesn't work when you implement it over to the game maker. It will in the future, but for what I'm making right now, I'm going to go the long way, and we're just not making animations. You did it. It's all right. You don't need to say sorry. But how can I get animate? Yeah, I can do that. I'll show you off of something I've already made with that sort of animation. So, where did I put you? Fireplace. So, this fireplace. We've got idle. We have, for some reason, idle fire 1. Don't know why I've got 2. And then smoke. So this is the fireplace basically on. So I've got little bits of smoke. You can see the smoke rising up. The fire is moving. So what you need to do is when you're making animations, you need all of these to be hiding inside it. So when it's on idle, you can't see any of it. All these are actually hiding in the back here. So this isn't as thick where the wood is. The fighting in a non-animated asset to make it have a visual effect when you move around the objects. They have so technically, even if my intention was to do something like that, on the creator fund, you would not get away with it. Yeah, I just seen. What a beautiful face. What is that face? How friggin' beautiful. I especially love the fact that I'm wearing braces and now my mouth just sits in a really horrible position half the time. Have my firstborn as payment? Have you used the layers button yet? No, I have not. I don't get it. I'll ask. I'll ask about the layer button, but I don't fully get it. But there you go. Have your firstborn as payment? I'd rather just have the ethos and that might be a little bit better. Right, let's make some gems. We don't want to import. Oh, whoops, go back. You new. I'm gonna go gem. Gonna make a nice little gem. Oh, load. Oop. Let's make very nice gem. So we're gonna go for a blue. I'm gonna turn this on. Go up. There we go. Now we have a gem. How beautiful is that gem? Very beautiful. And off of the gem pile, we're gonna go gem 1 all the way down. Quite big. I'm going to copy this and call this gem 2 and edit it so it's smaller. So we are going to delete that, and down the sides, trim those bits in. Yep, that'll do. Lovely. And make sure that's centered. Beautiful. Got free tomorrow, unfortunately, so I think I'll try your first sword. Awesome. I made an unanimated fireplace. That would be perfect way to make it look like it was flickering. Yeah, you could try that. Make my own 3D models. Is it better first of all to make a 2D scratch? I don't know. I've always just gone straight into making the 3D models. Like, even when... So, I've been used to doing, like, looking at pixel art and stuff. And doing, like, those hammer bead things, you know, like for children, where you put, like, the little plastic beads in the pegboards, you iron over it, and you create, like, a nice little piece of pixel artwork. They're the only things I've ever done. And played Minecraft a little bit. But when I started doing this, to get into the creator fund, it was much easier back then, just FYI. My portfolio piece was basically a link to my D-Live stream of me using the software for the first ever time. And I just kind of learned along the way. But I do know other people do like make sketches and stuff like that they say makes it easier. So I wouldn't just go off of what I do. Put gem 2 right here. I thought I thought like they're all passionate artists. I mean, loads of people part of this are definitely huge passionate artists. I'm a passionate artist too, just lots of different ways. I love making this. It's really therapeutic though. I have loads of fun. Right. We got our gems on there. I feel like we need a little bit more in the middle, but we'll work on that. Jonah, if you could speak English, that would be cool, because Argentina, I'm guessing you're from Argentina, hello, but I don't speak enough of another language to fully understand what you're saying. Like with CEO knowledge. Oh, yeah, I don't have CEO. What? Can you load it into the sandbox? Yeah, everybody, so absolutely everybody can load it into the game maker. Everybody can do that now. When you finish something, export to marketplace. Now you guys, I'm gonna show you, I do have YouTube videos. You want to see, yeah, I haven't done this one, so right, so file, export to marketplace, click export. It will open up in a web page loading asset. If you are making iterations to something you've already tested out, then you do replace. If not, new asset. We're going to call this Goblin food crate. Put in a description, behaviors, whatever else you want to put. Continue. I'm gonna put it as fantasy. Where's wood, and it's not building. Not really furniture. It could be furniture. And none. Continue. Summary. Right. So if you guys are not part of the creator fund, click send for approval. Absolutely nothing is going to happen. That will not get approved. That will not go to the market. Only pre-launch asset artists can have their items put up onto the market. You would leave that, go to your inventory. So don't touch it. Don't send for approval. Don't do that. Go to your inventory, type in your item, and on here, there'll be a little plus button. You press that. It will turn to a green tick. It's been added to your inventory. And now when you log into the game maker, that is going to appear. That will appear. You can also do the same going to the market. Now, anything with the shopping cart costs sand, and you will have to purchase with sand. Otherwise, if you scroll down to the ones with the plus, you can add these into your games. The only issue is, which there is an issue, is if these get minted, then you will need to own one to have that appear in your game. So that's the downside of adding other people's stuff. Who made this? Looks really cool. Who is this person? They've made some cool stuff. They made some very cool stuff. Who is this person? Oh, wow. They've made an Acropolis? What the frig? Look at this. This will be huge, by the way. The level of detail on that back wall just pretty much shows me how huge this is going to be. This must be massive, or they figured out ways to... No, this is massive. I'm looking at the level of detail right up here. That is going to be ridiculously huge. Oh, promo. Right, okay, so this is from somebody from a game studio. No kidding. This is going to be for a game? Keep your eye out on this. Holy. And then now, that one. Wait, do you make games on there too, or just assets for now? So I'm creating a game that was meant to be sort of like just to show you guys on stream how to go about doing certain things in Game Maker, because I'm kind of new to Game Maker. I don't deal that much in it. However, the game that we were creating over on the Game Maker expanded with everybody in the chat giving so many ideas and thoughts about what the game could be, to the point where we now need to make a bunch more assets for that game. So we are making a game. I'm part of a couple of teams. I'm part of Sandrush. I deal more with Sandrush's social media than doing their assets. I've done a few assets for the Sandrush. But yeah. The Isle of Obscura. Oh, it looks so nice. I want to, like, you can't tell me you don't want to play that game. Oh, it looks beautiful. That's like level of detail that Sandrush has. Sandrush has detail like that. Absolutely beautiful. If you've seen the Shrine of Truth that Cyberkongs has on their, what they now call Shrine of, the Shrine of Kongs. I think they call it Shrine of Kongs. My camera's off. At least they're more flattering freezes. Like, they're not awful. But yeah, Shrine of Kongs was made by, well, 8 artists, 4 of which were from Sandrush, 4 of which were from Light Trail Adventures. So yeah, I love that level of detail. I'm not as good with that level of detail. I've tried. Where's the one I've tried? I tried with the toilets, like the toilet door. I tried to add a level of detail. It's still small though. And in terms of like the mess by the toilet and like the mirror and stuff and the sink, I've tried to add that level of detail there. And kind of with these, try to add a certain level of detail right there as well. There's a trick to it. Oh yeah, no, oh wait, I'm not meant to be designing toilets. Oh no, it takes a lot of time, trust me. It takes a lot of time. Just watching the guys on, just having the guys on Sandrush telling me how much time they spend, seeing how much time they spend. This pile needs to be bigger, I think. I think we need to make this big. Right, let's do 40. I think the width is, oh, hiccup. I think the width is good. I'm happy with the width. I use Inventor a lot, 3D modeling, and to make like a car you need so much knowledge, but once you have that, the basic stuff will take you a minute. Yeah, that's pretty good. That sounds fun, being able to do that. But I suppose it's like when I first started doing like YouTube videos and stuff, I used to use Lightworks because it was free and it was fairly easy to use. And I never wanted to move away from it. I was like very adamant, like, nope, this is what I'm sticking with. I don't want to move to anything else. I'm happy using this. And I ended up having like Adobe software for ages. And I was like, nope, I'm not touching it. I'm not going to use it. No, I'm happy using what I'm using. And I kick myself all the time because now that I know how to use it, I don't want to use anything else. But I was like, why did it take me so long to get convinced to use this? Just gonna add a few little bits to these because I just want to give it a little something. The tricks the studios use, it's much faster to create. It's true. I mean, there are times that people say like I create things really, really fast. I'm like, no, I'm sure I don't. But to someone, it must look like I'm a friggin' wizard. I love. Everybody should think I'm a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. My name's not Harry, though. Amanda. Alright, come on, let me scroll in. Oh, why are you struggling? There we go. Right, you need to move there. You need to move over here. Gonna move you over there. Gonna move this gem right there. You nugget can go there, and that little bit can go there. We'll add some more to this pile too. Right, I'm feeling a little bit happy with that pile. Need a little bit more going on there. We've got the random plate, the random knife. We'll put a random sword in as well. Okay, somebody who what? Zach wanted a chair. Okay, chair. Right, so the best way I feel like when you're making something like this is, okay, lengthways, we're gonna want like a 70. I need a picture. Oh, I don't want shopping of chairs. Okay. Right, where are you? Okay, so we're gonna have the legs. Right, we're gonna put that there. Okay, so red velvet, yeah. Gonna go for wooden feet. I don't know why a goblin would have this, but okay. Stay on the one picture. Thank you. Please come again. Right. No, just stay on the one picture. Like one of those where it's flicking through all the images. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make it 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay. Then we're gonna go for this red. Grab this. Go across. And shimmy it down. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Height probably needs to be more like a 40. Take that off for a second. So we need a back to this bad boy. We're going to be stripping this into sections as well. All right, and we're going to push it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, lovely. Right, and oh, we would nope. Go there, and again, and again. Again. Right, and we're gonna go down. That look about right? Right, that's about right there. Probably make it come out just slightly here. But for now, we are going to be having this. Ooh. Okay, so now create these assets because you enjoy the process. Yes, how do you choose what to make next? Okay, so, or is the room massive? I don't know. The room can't find much treasure in that tiny box. The room is quite large. The room is quite large. Okay, so the assets that I make on Tuesdays and Thursdays are all to do with the game that we're creating. So it was originally we were making like tavern themed assets, and it was going to be a game where I just did like a escape the tavern maze type game, expanded from that. So now the assets are still fantasy themed, but they're all to do with what we're creating. At the moment, we're creating assets to go within the Goblin Castle, so I can get the Goblin Castle interior finished, and then carry on actually creating the game. So that's how I choose what I'm making next. The ones that I make on Tuesdays and Thursdays are things that I enjoy making. Obviously, I do the creator fund, so I have a set amount of assets every month that I need to create as part of that. Because of an NDA, I obviously can't tell you unless it's classed as like a free asset. So every now and again, it's not very often, they put within our monthly thing where we can create something for, along the theme of what we want to create. In that case, I can show you what I'm creating. If there is also a event happening, like during the summer, there was Voxedit contests that were the same theme as what Uslot on the Creator Fund were doing. So I could, if I wanted to, show those. For the asset, I would just create a plain scratch and then using that voxel adding tool. You do a commission-based asset that someone buys and you build and give to them. So yeah, I could create this and you could pay me and I would then send you the file. You could in turn then upload that to your account. That would be your asset, your creation, and when minting is available for everybody and not just people on the Creator Fund, then you could do that. Wizzy the Blue Hair, Wizzy the Pop. Most Highness, how you doing? Oh, that reminds me, just because Most Highness mentioned Wizzy the Blue, I still need to mint it, but I will have an asset that I can do giveaways with. That you guys, well, maybe not you guys, but people back when we did do the vote on it, voted for it, and it was the one with the most votes. Wizzy hats. It's not Wizzy hats. Not Wizzy hats. It is. I'll show you guys what it is that got voted for. It is. I've mentioned it lots of sessions. Where are you? Random bits? No, it's on interior. Where's interior? Am I blind? Where is... Oh, well, it is here. There we go. Right. So it's this. It is the weapon crate that has an animation where these guys move. So you could use it in your game to sort of like have a detection radius. So when the avatar gets within a certain range, you could have the animation then start playing. So they could go over. You could hide a actual weapon in there that it could drop when the avatar breaks it or interacts with it, whatever you want to do. Hey, Hoddle Hill, how you doing? Oh gosh, you guys have come at like the tail end. What was I building on? Oh, here we go. Right, where's my picture? Lovely picture, thank you. And we're just going to expand that by 1. Lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to add a little bit of detail. So around the around the edges, I might make it just slightly lighter because this seems a little drastic. Yeah, it seems more like somebody's poured some blood on that. There we go. Yeah, the slightly lighter one is much better. Across the bottom. There, and no, that doesn't. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 4. Okay, if we do one more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Brain exploding is not a question. Wait, what? Nice looking chair, thank you. Ever made descending rope ladder in sections, making your brain explode? I haven't, actually. And I can't seem to minimize and still listen in anymore. Wait, what? Grinding on your game jam entry. I've overheard a bit of information that the game jam entries might be it might be extended a little bit. Might have a little extra time, but I could be wrong, so don't hold me to it. I'm reading comments backwards. I know. I generally go from the top bottom. What? How long did it take you to learn Voxedit? Your work is thumbs up. I've been doing this for about a year and a bit, so I'm still learning. I feel like I'm always learning still. What else? Did you teach yourself Voxedit or did you have lessons? So I pretty much taught myself Voxedit now because I joined the Creator Fund pretty much very early on, so I got in very easily. I did have a lot of help saying, hey, you could try this. So I don't want to say I've done it all by myself because I definitely haven't. Like, definitely had help from people within the Creator Fund and stuff. Yeah, no, that needs to go. Yeah, but I haven't like taken lessons. Like I've not had lessons on how to do this. I had to step away for a bit. It's looking gorgeous. Thank you. Appreciate that. I am kind of cheating. I am using an image. Do you have an image? I am kind of half cheating. Let's just add a little bit where of Lupulin. That's a word. Right, so what I'm actually going to do, we're not going to do too much on this. So one of the reasons I'm not making everything look like super amazing is just because we do have a lot that we've got to get done, which is one reason why with the stone bath, we just did static animate, like different static poses, so empty and full, with the creepy rubber ducky crow thing. Just because we really need to get this sorted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do chair node, and then close all this, and then go to chair node. We're going to put in chair main, and the chair's going to go on this, and we also, that's set perfectly. I kind of feel like that should go over here. Right. So what we're going to do with this is he needs to go up a little bit. And because this, you see this box, like the white area around it, that's all a collision. So if an avatar came in here and tried to jump on top of it, it would be jumping right on top of this collision box. What I'm gonna do is, we've got the chair, we're gonna have chair side, chair back, and I think that should be enough. And we're gonna go off of this, where we're gonna create a chair side and chair back. Gonna put chair back right there, chair side right there. Oh wait, no, I've done that totally wrong. Off of this, create a child node off of the main chair, chair back, and once again off of this as well, chair side, and then we move those, so side and back. Oh, I only have like 5 minutes. And they are now all together. They're all in that exact same place. I'm going to go onto this one. And we only want the back of the chair. Whoops. Oh, actually, we've got 5 minutes. We don't need the music at the end. Right, so what we need to do is from the highest point, which is here, I'm going to make that the back of my chair. It's going to be a little bit of a problem, but it should be fine. And we're just going to be removing all of this. All of this gets removed. Saying bye-bye to it all. Need to be there. And we're going to pop that like this. Oh, we could probably get away with this being the side of the chair, actually. Yeah, we are. We're going to take this bit out as well. And this is like all the sides, so we're going to take this, even though it's like part of the back. Take that out. I will leave the foot in because actually no, I won't because that's part of the side. So we trim that down, leave it how it is, and then we go to the side of the chair, and once again we delete everything that isn't the side of the chair. And it go from, oh no, that's part of the right. Go, and one more. 10. Right, and then we trim that as well, so that's just wrapping around that side. Save. And then what we're going to do is go to the normal chair. Hey! Hey to you from Italy. I'm like 2-hour flight away from you. And then for this one, we're taking out the side section and the back section and just leaving this bit. So we're going to take all of this out and all of this out, and we're just going to leave the lower part. Taking all of that. We did leave both feet in on the side, so we've got to take those out, and we're trimming there. And now we've got perfect collision around these sections. So this is a little bit high, so if they try to jump on this, there will be a bit of an issue. What we could do is we could section this a little bit more. I think I will. I'm just going to call this side 2 and just go off of this chair again and put side 2. Where's side 2? Where's side 2 go? Side 2. Put that there, and I'm just going to edit, and for side 2 I'm going to go from this lower one that I want side 2 to be part of. Whoops. Go from there, get that top bit, and this bottom bit right here. Trim. So this is going to be side 2, which means for side we now need to take this section out. Now, one good thing you may notice is when you've done this and they're over each other, you can kind of see a color difference from where it's interacting with it. That's super helpful. So you just kind of go, this is going, and the foot is going. Trim that down. Okay, so we got a little bit more going on here. So when you see if an avatar ends up jumping on this top bit, you're not going to really get too much of an issue. So it's not going to look weird. They'll just be stood in thin air for a very small portion, unless we're going to be chopping it up voxel by voxel, which there's not really any need to do. Then it doesn't matter. So we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a perfect amount of time to make an edit to shield number 2. We got to make shield number 3. And like I said, I basically just want to take these and turn those to emeralds. Get the blue, change, oh, whoops. Get the blue, change those here. And then, what green? That one, so we go a color below. Like that. And save. And I want this to be on the chair, so I'm actually going to go off of the chair node and call that shield 3. Find our shield number 3 and move it over to our chair, where we're going to have it laid on the chair. Do a little tilt right there. Rotate you a bit more. Like that. Shimmy down, shimmy in, shimmy up and out slightly. There we go. We're going to put some gold and all sorts on that. A few rubies. We'll make some rubies, don't worry, but not on this one. But yeah, this is what we've got done so far. I will get a better treasure chest. We'll make some more gold piles, I guess. We're up to 1,200 faces, so we're probably gonna have to work around what we're making. I feel like the dragon could be edited to a little less faces. He's got quite a few. At least take the top off of his head right there and like reduce that down. Maybe take the tusks off. Yes, don't really them. That should reduce it quite a fair amount. There we go. But yeah, we'll make another chest as well. We'll make a couple. We'll make a very large chest. We'll have to make the floor a bit dingy. I reckon as well, because it's a set floor, we could do something like this. So where I'm coloring underneath, I'm just gonna do like big squares basically right here. Weird working at an angle. Go make it look a bit more pretty. And we can get a bit of this and make it look like there's gaps. A little bit like that. Maybe even add a darker tone. We just, there we go. Sort of add a little bit of darkness to it. even do it like here, make it look like it's raised a little bit. See what I mean? Could even add a nice little ruby right here. Little ruby. Another little ruby hidden under here. Everybody loves a ruby. This, and add a little bit of shading around it. Dimension. See how that looks? We come out of it. There. See? What do you think? We'll do more to that, but what do you guys think so far? Because we've got to finish. We've gone over my time, and until the 12th of December, I am still employed and still have to go to work. But yeah, I like that. I think I actually like that more than what I've done over here. Maybe I should get rid of like this random thing and just do a little bit more of that. I think that would be a good idea. And just put some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, that whole gem pile is all these are attached to the gem pile. Oh, I feel bad. Right, delete. We'll have to make a new one. You love that, looking great. Yeah. Okay, well then we're happy. We'll get the gems and everything all sorted. So I will be back on Tuesday doing 2 hours of this. I will probably throw in another stream between now and then. So stay tuned for that. It won't be Voxedit, it'll be something else. If you've got anything that you want me to add, so where's my little sheet so far? So this is what we're working through. So we're doing the treasure room right now. So if you've got anything you want me to add, let me know literally right now if you've got some ideas. So we're going to make, somebody wanted me to make a bike for the Goblin King. I probably am not going to do that, but I put it on there. Grand dining table, chairs for the goblins, room set serve. So room set serve, that basically means a room set for the goblin servants. Goblin king, the king's room, the throne room, weapon area, treasure room, and some stone chairs. Giant diamond, love that, because that could be part of the quest. Can you do a basic avatar animation stream? I could do. I don't really want to do it next. I want to get this done first. But yes, we can do a basic avatar animation stream. Do you mean where I edit the animations on an avatar? I'm guessing that's what you mean. How do you go about editing those animations? So yeah, I can do that. Scrolls. Love it. We can add some scrolls. Love these ideas, guys. An Axio 1 avatar. How would that look? Right. Okay, if we've not got any other ones here, let me go do my ending thing. On templates. Oh, editing animation on templates. Yes, we can do that. Where is my... There we go. Ending screen! Yay! Okay, right, let's just do the ending thing. So, appreciate you guys being here. The next time you'll see me will be maybe doing a stream between now and Tuesday, but otherwise I will be on the Sandbox's official stream, so check them out. Monday, I think it's changed. They changed the stream time. It's meant to be 7 p.m. GMT. I think they changed it. I need to double check, but I think they changed it. So that will be 7 p.m. GMT. Works better for me. I don't have to rush around trying to get dinner sorted. So 7 p.m. GMT on Monday, Sandbox stuff. Otherwise, I will be 100% back here on Tuesday, 6 p.m. GMT for 2 hours. That's 2 hours you get me, doing where we should hopefully be finishing off that treasure room and maybe even looking at the animation editing templates, looking at editing the animations on templates. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.